Next. Da 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 da. Shedeur Sanders. NFL debut last night and a half. Y'all do me a favor. Y'all clap it up for Shedeur Sanders getting the opportunity to go in there and play, baby. Apparently, Dylan Gabriel suffered a concussion, was under concussion protocol, and Shedeur Sanders had his opportunity to come in last night and play the entire third and fourth quarter. It may not be what people expected, may not be what people anticipated, but I thought it was par for the course. I guess I had to turn on YouTube, and Lord have mercy, the grifters were grifting last night, baby. They were all over the place. Oh, man, they could see the clicks and likes. And I'm here for the clicks and likes, too. So for you, put it in the chat. Well, you talking about it, you here for the clicks and likes? Yeah, damn right. I'm here for it, too. But I'm not here to bash them. Not whatsoever. But I'm also not here to make excuses for them. And I think when I looked on YouTube last night and I saw people, it's amazing how everything flip-flopped. Oh, if he ever get first team reps, he gonna no. He was 4 for 16, 47 yards and an interception. I'm okay with that. That's all right. First time getting out there. They were up 16-10. And again, I keep telling y'all, they the Cleveland Browns, man. He took 2 sacks for 27-yard loss. Ran the ball 3 times for 16 yards. Not a great outing, but that's okay. Here's what I'm going to say about this. And this is the part that I don't understand people sometimes, and I need y'all help. I'm listening to a podcast. I'll leave it nameless, but there was a guy on there that I had some respect for, but I actually lost some respect for. Because they started saying, you see that performance? Nowhere in the world Dylan Gabriel could start again. Are y'all kidding me? It's the Cleveland Browns, y'all. You think because he finally got out there? Y'all said the same thing. Look what happened with that. God, the Browns are going to brown. It's like y'all pain freaks. It's like, no, I dropped a rock on my toe. That wasn't big enough. Let me go get a cinder block. Break your foot. That wasn't big enough. Go get an anvil. No, take the whole semi-truck and roll it over my foot. It's like y'all real pain freaks out here. And I hate to say this, but you guys are creating the circus again. You want him to get traded. I told him to leave. Who's going to take him? Because everywhere it goes, it's a circus of foolery behind him. Some of it's his doing, some of it's not. And I'm not understanding how people saw what they saw last night, and you think that Kevin Stefanski is going to bench Dylan Gabriel for Shedeur. And this is not, I'm not knocking Shedeur. I'm trying to understand the thought process of you. What are y'all cult members talking about? And the excuses. Y'all take the Twitter. Oh, look at the offensive line, the way they block. Who's responsible for setting the protection? Who's responsible for getting the ball out when they +1 you on the blitz? What do I mean? They're bringing one more than you can block, sometimes 2. They might +2 you. That's the quarterback's responsibility. You got to get the ball out your hand. And if you thought that spin move was going to work, it doesn't. These are the things he has to learn, and he will. But y'all ridiculous, man. Believe it or not, you are making it so much harder for him. And then, what do y'all expect? Shedeur was throwing the ball in garbage cans. You're right. That's what all second teamers do across the country. All 32 teams, second backup quarterback, get the same amount of reps. But the Cleveland Browns offensively are bad. And I told y'all, as much as I like Shedeur, him throwing the football, no, he's not a savior to how bad they are. That's the part that blows me. You think that this one guy is going to come in and change it. No, it doesn't work that way. We've seen top quarterbacks. And let me give y'all a little secret. The first pick in the NFL draft goes to the worst team. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. The worst team gets the first pick. The second worst team gets the second pick. The third, see how that works? That's why the Super Bowl champion gets the 32nd pick. I mean, unless they trade or whatever, but y'all know what I'm saying. And usually you're a bad team because you don't have a quarterback. But not just because you don't have a quarterback. You probably need a tackle, a D lineman, a corner, a linebacker. You need a bunch of stuff. And if you go look at Cleveland, they need a bunch of stuff. They 2-8 right now. And if you thought Shedeur Sanders was going to come in and change that, y'all are out of your ever-loving minds. Here's why I'll tell you that. You can say what you want to say about Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence was a winner. High school, college. What, he lost 2 games in 6 years or some foolishness? He go to the Jags and he looked like trash. You know why? Because the Jags were terrible. Just that simple. Do me a favor in the chat. I don't know everything, but help me. Name me a first round pick, a first pick overall, first round, early, let's say 1 through 5. That's fair. 1 through 5. That just the quarterback came in and made the whole difference that year. Name me one. Oh, Cam Ward gonna go to Tennessee. Even he came out, quote unquote, man, we ass. Well, I'm sorry, let me go back. Quote, if you want me to keep it 100, we ass. We ass. For you grifters out there, keep grifting, my friends. Keep grifting. Y'all truly don't care about Shedeur Sanders' NFL career. And I'm going to call people from the big names to the regular YouTube dudes. It's almost like we're arguing matters that are so minute that it's more harm than help. It's more harm than help. You complaining about the amount of reps Shedeur got. He's the number 2 quarterback. That's what it go anywhere. That's what it is. Before it was, well, look who he went out there. You can never satisfy y'all. And so I'm saying this to say, I'm not mad that you stand up for Shedeur. I think it's how you're standing up. You're complaining about nothing. Nothing's ever like you're, and again, you're complaining to the team that actually drafted him. And I said this before, you're not going to tell these multi-billionaires and what they're going to do with their team. Anyway, we got to stop making everything when it comes to him everybody else's fault. Because believe it or not, I know you're doing it for the clicks and likes. See, Dan Lanning wasn't lying to y'all. He said we rooted in substance. Don't just get on here talking. And I challenge anybody. I would love to have a debate about that. Anybody's welcome to come to the kitchen. Hell, I come to your kitchen. Because our arguments are invalid. But the fight is for real. I understand. I think the young man should play. But you're making it a circus. I keep telling y'all the NFL doesn't like distractions. Y'all really think, and I'll listen to this show, y'all thought because the fans booed Dylan Gabriel and cheered for Shedeur Sanders is why they're going to make Shedeur Sanders the starter? And one of these CU aunties, or what they call them, coat uncles, or what they call them, CU uncles, gonna run and tell that on somebody else's show. Yeah, they was booing Dylan Gabriel, and they can't. I'm getting hot. Because that's crazy. And you think a 4-16 for 47 yards and a pick, I'm not knocking it, but you think that warrants Dylan Gabriel to take a seat? Y'all literally are delusional. And I don't like to call out names. I told you, I ain't gonna talk about nobody on my record. Shout out to Master P. But I don't have a problem talking to anybody about it. Shout out to Shady McCoy, Ocho. I don't even agree with Ocho or whatever his name too much. But on this situation, I agree with him. And I think the voices that we have in this community that could speak up, and if they spoke with some true sense and realness, not fandom, could really make a difference. But because we just, I think y'all killing this kid, man. Because I have to be honest, if I was a head coach, I wouldn't want to deal with this. I would not want to deal with the Shedeur circus. And it's no fault of his own. Now, some things, yes, but it's no fault of his own. Because he a meal ticket, and they're scared to admit it. But the difference between me for the clicks and likes, I'm telling you like it should be. Let the young man just play. And that's the problem. Everybody wants their expectations up here, and when they don't meet them, then you're going to cut their legs from under them. Y'all should hear some of these Twitter spaces, how they talk about Prime now. Man, he trash. So I see some of them same names. The same names that called in here called me a hater are the same names that's on there not talking about that man trash. Them same names talking about he need to recruit high school players. These same talking heads. They sound like old coach now. Because that's the thing they supposed to say. People crazy, man. And last but not least, I ain't finished yet. I'll say this last piece. until we get a reasonable voice about the Shedeur Sanders situation, all we're doing is digging a hole deeper and deeper and deeper for him to come out of, because you're creating expectations so high. You know how many people today are looking at those stats and I told y'all so. I told y'all. And I just want to make this quick comparison. If you're trying to compare Shedeur Sanders to Baker Mayfield, Shedeur Sanders to Johnny Manziel, Shedeur Sanders to any of these other guys, you know why you can't compare it? Because unfortunately, the game is not the same. Let's just call it what it is. The game ain't the same. Playing two different games, if you follow what I'm saying. Just what it is. Is it fair? No, but it is what it is. This is the game in which we're playing. These are the rules. So if y'all like to go to your favorite YouTuber and tell them, hey, coach looking for somebody to talk to, I'll do it anytime, any day. Hell, I even take a day off work.